Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it is so nice to meet you. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a review of the Sony A6400, which is my camera that I use to film videos with. Got the strap, it's connected, but which is the camera that I use to film all of my YouTube videos. So if you guys are new to my channel, I would love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel down below, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow me over on Instagram if you haven't already. And let me just go ahead and get into the video. So first, this is the Sony A6400. A 16 to 50 millimeter lens. I got this camera at the end of March, so I used it all throughout April and so far through May, and I feel like I've used it enough to kind of get a good sense of what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So excited to be sharing this with you guys. Clearly I can't talk today. So yeah, the camera. So now I'm gonna tell you guys about the things that I don't love about it before I tell you the things that I love about it, because the good far outweighs the bad. So let me go ahead and pull up my list. So I think the number one thing that I don't love about it is that the file sizes, when I am putting a video on my computer, they are absolutely massive. If you make videos, then you know that they can sometimes be pretty big. The files can be pretty big, but the files coming from my Canon onto my Sony, putting them on my computer, they are so big. Like a 10-minute video is like 6 gigabytes, and before it was about 3, so they are like double the size, but there's a reason for that, so I'll get to that in a minute. So the next con that I have is that the batteries are not great. So the battery life isn't great. Something about this camera that I do like about the battery is that it shows you the percentage that you have left. So I don't know if you can see this right here, but it has the battery okay, well it went away. The battery percentage is right here in the corner, so you can see what the percentage is, but I do find that if I am going to use it, or if I'm gonna be out and about vlogging, then I need to make sure that I have an extra battery available, just because the battery life is not great. But Sony is not known for their batteries. In fact, they're known for having not great battery life, and it's because it's using so much power at one time, so that's why. And the last negative that I have for the Sony A6400 is that you cannot charge the batteries outside of the camera. So there is this port right here, you plug it in to a wall plug-in, and that's how you charge the batteries. I do have an extra battery charger, like one that you plug up and then you plug the batteries into, but the Sony brand charger will not charge on that charger, if that makes sense. I have since discovered that I am actually just stupid and was not putting the battery into the charger correctly, so that negates this entire point. But if you don't have an extra battery charger, then you do have to plug it up, but like my Sony battery works fine in the extra charger, so it's fine. I'm just stupid. So it's nice to have extra batteries, and it's nice to have them plug in that way so that I have an extra battery when I need it. So those are all of my cons. Honestly, I don't have many, it's just those 3. So now we move on to my list of pros. So first thing actually has to do with why the file sizes are so massive is that the quality is absolutely incredible. The quality is so good. Like, I don't even know how to explain to you how good the quality is. I thought that the quality on this camera, the one that I'm using now, was absolutely fantastic, and don't get me wrong, it's still great quality. I'm still using it to film this video. However, I would choose the Sony over the Canon every single day of the week because of how good the quality is. It's just phenomenal. I feel like it's really increased the quality of my videos because the quality is so much better. My next thing is that the autofocus is super fast and it's super sharp. When I say that the quality is amazing, it literally autofocuses so fast. There's no lag in the autofocus, and that makes it easier to film vlog type videos because you're not sitting there forever trying to get it to focus, and I am obsessed with it. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to get a Sony in the first place, was because of how fast and sharp the autofocus is. The next thing I love about it is the flip up screen. Yes, the screen also goes back to normal in the back, so you don't have it like this, but I love that the screen flips up. I also kind of love that it does this thing right here where it flips up around the viewfinder, because then I feel more secure about it like being standing up all the way, if that makes sense. I don't know. I love that it flips up. That was another really big thing for me whenever I was looking for a new camera to film my YouTube videos with. I know that a lot of people love the Canon M50, but the screen flips out, and I have a tendency of looking at myself a little too much in the viewfinder, and it's a little bit harder for you to tell that I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I am looking at the lens right now, but I do find it difficult difficult to look, or I feel like it's more obvious when you look to the side rather than up, if that makes sense. So I really love that it has the flip up screen. I just like nearly pulled my shirt up with that. The next thing that I love that I did not even realize was a thing that I needed. See, like I'm out of focus now. The next thing that I didn't even know that I needed or that would be beneficial to me is the fact that I can remove the batteries and the SD card while it's on a tripod mount. So this thing, this is for the tripod and it goes into this part. So while it's on a tripod mount, even if I'm using like a little tripod to like carry my camera, or if it's on a full-size tripod, this is not in the way of this. So that way, if I run out of storage space or my battery's about to die in the middle of filming, I don't have to completely undo my setup. I can just, if it's on the tripod like this, all I have to do is do this. I can get them out and then I don't have to set up the whole camera again because you don't have to take it off, which is actually probably the biggest thing for me that I was unexpected, but that I absolutely love about this camera. Like 10 out of 10 would recommend that feature alone. And it seems really stupid, but on my last camera on the Canon G7X, I had to take it off of the tripod every single time I needed to put in a new SD card or replace the battery, and it just took up a lot of time. It messed up my shot. Overall, it was just not a convenient thing, and I realized this is just a convenience thing, but I still absolutely love that feature. The next thing that I love is the fact that there's this viewfinder here, which is stupid, but it is what it is. So if you're taking pictures, I have it in video mode right now. Hold on, let me move it to video. I made a photo. So if I have it in video mode and I cover up this, I can see here instead of on the screen right here, which makes it super easy to take photos, because I don't know if you guys know anything about a digital viewfinder, is that what this thing is called? But I love it. I love that it has this. I didn't think that I would care about this, but it makes it nice. So if I wanted to switch out and put a prime lens on here, I can use this for photography too, and the pictures are so quality. I took some pictures while I was at Dollywood with it, and the pictures turned out so good. The next thing that I love is that it is pretty good in low light, and the light shows the picture accurately. So right now, my camera is very overexposed. This, because the background is super white, and I love that because it makes my face bright, but everything else kind of loses its detail. And I love that my face still looks bright on the Sony while giving detail to the background, and I love that. It's really good in low light, so if I'm vlogging in the bed or if it's nighttime or something, I don't have to worry about sacrificing quality because it still looks really good. The last two things I want to talk about have to do with audio. As you know, video is more than just the picture, it is also the audio. And on my old camera, the Canon G7X, which I've mentioned 400 times in this video, it does not have a slot for you to put in an external microphone, but this one does. There's a slot right there for you to put in an external microphone, and there's a hot shoe right here. There's something for you to put it on here. It does kind of mess up this part, so like if you have an external mic sitting on the top, then you're not gonna be able to see through the screen, but I feel like you can still make sure that you're like in focus, even if it's in the way. So I really love that it has the option for an external microphone. So if you're, you know, vlogging outside and you have a microphone on your body, you can be far away from the camera and still be heard. I also love that the audio quality, whenever I'm just filming a video like this where I'm standing here and talking to you guys, the audio is fantastic. I didn't think that the audio on my old camera was bad, but the quality on this one is so good that it's like hard to overlook that it's so much better. So yeah, so with that full review done, I just want you guys to know that I have so many more positives than negatives to this camera, and if you were trying to decide if you wanted to get one, then definitely do it. This is your sign to do it. I have had the best time with this, getting to learn it and getting to know all about Sony cameras. I have had one in the past, my husband also has one, so I did have a little bit of experience with the Sony interface before, but I seriously could not recommend this camera enough. And like I said, if you are considering getting it and you just can't decide, do it. I promise you will not regret it. It is such a great choice, and I cannot wait to continue to make quality content for years to come with this camera. That's all I have for today, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!